I'm so upset. That really sucks, just FYI. Hey guys, welcome back to Makeup and Hustle. My name is Vidhi and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're trying out a full face Flower Beauty makeup. I've tried a couple of things from their collection, but I haven't tried the entire thing. So I know what the base products look like, but I have no idea about the eyeshadow palettes or the highlighter and stuff like that. So we're going to be trying all of them out. I've got my little container of Flower Beauty products right here, so we're going to be digging in. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're trying out are primers, and I have two here with me. I've got the Glow Getter Liquid Illuminizer, and this is in Champagne Shimmer, and I've also got their Flower in Your Prime Hydrating Primer. So they're both very hydrating. I guess it's a highlighter, right? I'm just gonna shake this up. So I'll just be using the Flower in Your Prime Hydrating Primer. And I'm just going to be using my fingers to apply this as well. So we're just taking about that much. I'm not sure how much is too much, so we're hoping that this is just right. Okay, so for foundation, we're using the Natural Beige. I do have a full review on this. I will link it up in the cards and also down below. Be sure to check that out. I have two and I'll link both of them. So one was the first impressions and the other one was after a while, that, you know, after some time of trying it. My first impressions were just, you know, I was an oil slick. And I think this was back in summer that I was trying. And I did just purchase a new one because I ran out of the other one and I do like it. So I wanted to have that in my collection, and that's why I purchased it. But I'm just taking about that much of the back of my hand, and we're using a brush today to apply that. So as you can tell, it's a pretty hydrating formula, and I think the primer that we used underneath as well is pretty moisturizing, so definitely you can see a lot of shine through, but I think for winters I do not mind that at all. In fact, the more hydration I can get, the better. But moving on, I do have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium. So for my concealer, again, I will be using a brush to blend that out. So for powder today, I thought I would try something different. So I got the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder, the pressed one. And this is in the shade Beige L4 to M1. But that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to quickly set my eye area and the rest of my face. And I'm just going to quickly set the rest of my face. I'm just using a big fluffy powder brush. So the one thing that I struggled with Flower Beauty was the fact that I couldn't find a bronzer. So I don't have a bronzer to try on from Flower today, but I'm going to keep it very affordable, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline City Bronzer. And then for blush, I picked up their, I really love the packaging of this blush, like the rose design inside is so cool. This is in Sweet Pea. It's extremely pigmented. I'm just going to diffuse that out a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we have is the Draw the Line Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Brunette. It's got pencil on one end and it's got spoolie on the other side. The tip is not as narrow as I would have hoped for it to be, but you know, we're gonna roll with what we got here. So I was afraid that this is going to have a red undertone, and I'm really pleased with the fact that it doesn't. It's got a really nice cool brown undertone. Okay, cool, so that's brows done. So for eyeshadows today, I've got the Concrete Jungle palette. This is a 10 color shadow palette, and it's got a bonus $6 brush in it. We're gonna try out the brush as well. I'm going to at least start out by applying sort of a lighter shade, so the first one in the palette. We're just going to use that to set our eyelids. I'm going to be applying that all over, all the way up to my brow bone as well. We're then going to go in with the Flower Beauty brush itself. Okay, so we're going to go in with this dark eyeshadow right here. So the brush is really soft, I'll give it that. Hopefully I can replicate the same thing on my other eye, because this is not something that I would normally do. Okay, so I think I have them even on both sides. So I think I'm going to go in with the second shade, which is that one there. Oh, it's so pretty. The good thing is that these shadows are very, very pigmented. It's a really pretty shade, but I feel like the black is quite overpowering. So what I might do is I might actually go in with the last shade, which is like a nice frosted silver. Like you can't, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is really pretty. So I'm going to use that wherever I use that other shadow. I just want to get more out of this shadow. Oh yeah, that's it. And then we're just going to tidy up the edges. Just going to go in with a liner brush, and I'm going to go back into that darker shade, so the black that we used. Well, I'm going to call it black because I feel like it is a black one. And I'm just going to bring that back into the outer corner. Going back in with the pencil brush and the black shade again, and I'm just going to use that to build my lower lash line. And then I'm also going to go in with the shadow that is next to it, so it is the lighter blue sort of a color right next to the black one, and using the same brush. Just on top of the black that we applied. I'm going to go in with the highlighter palette, and we're going to go in with the first shadow in that palette. So, okay, yep, that one there. And I'm going to use that in the inner corner. Just like that. And I'm also going to use that in the inner third. And then to finish off, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Vinyl Eye Glossy Gel Eyeliner. This is a gel liner pencil in black vinyl. I'm just going to also tightline my waterline and upper waterline. So we're going to go in with the highlighter palette, and we're going to go in with the first shade, of course, because the other one is very golden and the other one is very pink, so they're both very warm toned for the look that I have going on. So we're going to go in with the first shade that we used. Okay, it's very powdery, but oh, okay. I don't think this brush is the right one to use for that. I recently bought a small tip brush from e.l.f. So I think I'll just use that. I'm just going to diffuse that a little bit. Don't think it's going to be diffused anytime soon, but anyways. It's a bloody intense highlighter. Okay, this is interesting because I'm pretty sure that I did buy a lipstick from Flower Beauty.
I'm actually looking at my order right now, and I had ordered the Flower Miracle Matte Liquid Lip Color in Nude Blush, and this particularly cannot seem to find this lip color. I was so sure that I'd ordered it, but it is nowhere to be found. I don't know where it went, like, honestly.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh, damn it. I'm just going to be setting my face with my Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. This is in the matte finish. Alright, so to finish off almost, I'm going to be using the Lash Warrior Mascara, which I've heard really amazing things of this one. I think this is just in Fierce Black. I completely forgot about the brow bone highlight, so I'm going back in with that palette. And because we have so much going on, I'm just going to go in with that first shade that we use, so the matte shade, matte bone sort of a color, and we're just going to be using that to sort of just like lightly lighten up the brow bone. Not that it's doing much, but one can hope. Yep, I've gone through the bag, I've literally dumped the bag out, and I just cannot find the lip color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and keep it together with Flower Beauty. So, okay, we're just going to go in with the blush and use that as my lip color. And then for my lip line, I'm actually just going to take a tiny little brush. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed creating it. It is so out of my comfort zone. I don't normally do this, but I'm so happy that I did. I never would have thought that I would have that talent to do it. So really pleased with the outcome. I hope you guys found it enjoyable, and you know, you've stayed thus far. I do want to apologize about the lip color and the bronzer. I just couldn't see it at all, and the lip color I'm pretty sure I have it, I just cannot find it, which really bums me out, and I'm going to go crazy looking for it. Really happy with how it's turned out. I really hope you also enjoyed watching it. Some of the highlights for me is definitely the foundation that I love. You know, it's been one of my favorites for a long time, as well as the mascara. I am really loving how my lashes are looking, and I'm hoping that the curl stays and it doesn't transfer and it doesn't flake off. If it doesn't, like, honestly, this is going to be one of my new favorites. This is amazing. Also, surprisingly, I really liked both the pencils from them, so the eyebrow pencil and the eyeliner pencil. I think the eyeliner is really jet black. It was easy to use, easy to apply. The only thing was that the shadows that I had on were sort of overpowering the eyeliner a little bit. But again, you know, it's maintained its intensity, and the shadow hasn't come on and made it look a little bit patchy or anything like that. So definitely loving the eyeliner and the eyebrow pencil. I kind of got those bushy brow vibes from it, so really amazing. As well as the highlighter palette. The highlighter palette was like a silent hero in this. It's super pigmented. I really loved using that, and the shadows are incredible. They're again a little bit powdery like the eyeshadow palette, but I mean, who cares? The other thing with, I think that's it. Those are, like, honestly my favorites, as well as the setting spray. The mist is very different, but really nice at the same time. It's very fine. It barely touches your face, but the smell is really pleasant, so did not mind that at all. yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've enjoyed watching, please also don't mind sharing it with your friends as well. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.